put on clean drawers because of me.
Don't try to act like. You're not trying to act like.
Right. Let's go. We are live. Hey, hey, hey. What it do, Love Does? Hey, hey, hey. All right. Y'all already know. We live. We uncut. We raw. Get the angle off. I'm gonna do my best. Y'all gonna see it. Got Miss Nakia Brown with us today. All right. I don't even know what the light would be perfect though. I ain't gonna do that. And we live on Instagram. Hello. I should do the thing there, but I'm not gonna do all that. Am I gonna do that? Okay, that's fine. This is just a conversation.
Yeah, we gonna talk.
Should we even start when we start? Because at the end of the day, I'm of the mindset that moving forward, any real gender-based conversations that's really just about really about the vision, not really talking about the problems we got and just putting them out there so we can address them. Any just gender-based conversations that's just fruitless and pointless and just pointing the finger. I just gonna say cousin conversation. It's poor people conversation. It's poor people. Like you sound poor. You sound poor. It says, the eagle wants to be all up in it.
Right, because people think that poor means money, but no, it's that mindset of being poor. Because you can have a lot of money and still be poor in the mind.
It's a poverty mindset. When you think that a woman's bountiful womb is somehow I'm sorry. So before we get started, welcome if this is your first time. Welcome back if this is not your first time. Welcome to Apex Radio Show. Not really sure whenever the icons come on, but it should be an icon Apex Radio Show somewhere. Look on YouTube. Yes. And I'm so excited, guys, because I got Miss Nakia Brown with us today and stuff like that. And we're just gonna have, y'all know how we do. We're gonna have a candid conversation about, the ins and outs of just living life. Amen. Right. And then we go and touch and agree for the day or night, wherever you at in the world. My little disclaimer: the views and opinions of the people on the platform of Apex Radio Show is ours and ours alone. It does not in any way reflect the views and opinions of Apex Radio Show's platform. That stands alone on its own. It's a safe space where you come, state your case, you know what I'm saying, and then have that be that. Because grandma's house, I feel like it's always that.
Yeah.
The neutral, I don't know. I feel like a grandma's house is kind of like one of those common experiences,
right?
Experience.
Exactly. Even watching the news reminds me of I don't watch the news because it's real.
No, girl.
I stop. So like when I'm at work or something like that, or if I stumble upon somewhere where the news is on, like a place of business, and I hear the news, it instantly put me back to my grandmother's living room. It's just crazy, and I'm like. And it's like a comfort. I don't know why, but it's not the news. It's like the comfort of the grandmother house. It's like so many different things that remind you of the grandmother.
That's true. And that's also too, I haven't gotten that. It's funny because, I don't watch the news either. So when I'm out and about, that's usually when I catch gist of it or I hear it. And it be feeling like violence to me. But I guess the way you put it though, if I really thought about it though, grandma's just always watching the news, always being informed and stuff. And I feel like that's not very real.
So my mom was 11 o'clock when I catch my news. I'd be like,
right. And they the ones still got it on.
I'm like, it's gonna be on the same story gonna be on in the morning. I promise you, over and over.
That's when it was reliable though. That's when it was the news and it wasn't 24 hours.
Right.
They got to the facts, you know what I'm saying? This news, we gotta come up with a new name for what they do these days, lies.
And it dates your mind with the same exact thing that they said at 5 o'clock, they gonna say it at 5:15, 5:25, 5:35. They like, we're gonna do a recap. Murder.
Right.
You like, oh my God, it's gotta go to my car.
Right. Oh my gosh, fear. Oh my gosh. And okay. So we were talking about a lot of things. Everything. But when you say fear, I feel like that's a good place to kind of start because like I think we were talking about like just coming into a new season and everything after just like different different whatever it's a life and everything. And so that's one thing I feel like I'm healing from is just like being like scared of everything.
Right, me too. That's oh my god, that's funny that you said that because that's how I feel. Even like when I talk to my kids, I'm like, who is this person? Because I'm telling you, I have never been this scared in my life. Like fear all the time, something gonna happen, something going on. Everybody safe, everybody.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know where that come from though.
yeah.
'Cause that's how it's been the last like 10 years.
No, me too, me too, me too. Like it's been feeling like under fire, like also, so first time on the platform, but like, I talk about spiritual warfare. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like that's the unseen battle that sometimes people like. That's why you're not supposed to judge nobody.
Right, because you end up right.
Right where they
That's
at.
how I know.
Right. How do you know?
Well, I was judging.
Yeah, I was judging. Well, one day I was judging.
Then they started judging me.
Right.
And I'm like, how did I get here? But yeah, I did used to do that.
Right. And I love when people can acknowledge what they used to do with love, because it's just like there was a lot of stuff that I used to do too. Like even when you say 10 years, 10 and 15 years, I do feel like coming out. And for those that don't know, like I'm a new resident of Cherry Hill, and Miss Nakia is
A veteran.
a veteran. A vet.
Well, I don't live out here now, but
Yeah.
I grew up here. Since 1980, I probably left here. Oh yeah, right 2020. Well, I was in and out. I moved, came back, but the last stop was 2020 in the pandemic.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, she's a veteran of Cherry Hill and stuff, and I just love it. And you guys,
It's like home monkey. Every time I got restart over again, I come to Cherry Hill and then leave and come back to Cherry Hill. It's like I got restart right here.
wow, right, recharge.
It's kind of like a restart right here now.
Yeah, right. Because you said you used to do a pamphlet and stuff like that, get the community go. Girl, after my own heart. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. They did say your vibe will attract your tribe. Little did I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh gosh, and God is so good. That's the other thing I like that all the time. See, right on time. And that's and that's moving forward. I gotta hear it come out your mouth. Yeah. I can't. You can't show it to me. You can't. You know what I'm saying? Pay. I got to hear it and feel it, because people will fake you out with scripture, all types of stuff.
I'm like, girl, I got choices.
30 different Bible scriptures too.
I'm not faced with that. Right. Girl, I want to tell a person, so I ain't tell
Yeah. Or maybe no names.
I know.
I don't know. They are subscribed.
Right.
I'm about to say.
No, it's not really serious. It's just that it was the lady that I used to work with. And she was real spiritual. And like, well, that's what she said. So she used to come in, like, when I come in the morning, because she was the first one there. She always was playing like church music and everything. But you know how, like, that somebody know the word. You know what I'm saying? What they call. But I've been out in the world and all that stuff. You know that somebody know like everything that's out there. It's just that God delivers them or whatever they want to say, or they chose another path or whatever like that. And so that's what gets me with the people that get into church. And then they try to tell a person that already been in the church, or even if a person haven't been in the church, like, what to do and what God wants them to do. I'm looking like, how you tell me what my God want me to do? Like, my God is not an evil, judgmental, sitting on a throne telling me, what the me all day.
Right.
That's not my God. Like,
Right.
when I was growing up, that was my God, because that's what I learned in the church.
Right.
And that's what the church taught, because, that's what the church knew. Right. But that's not my God.
Amen. No, I know that's good. I'm glad you said it like that and everything, because I feel the same way. Even when I was growing up, like I feel like I was more like abiding, like the word abide. So just want to introduce that as just a general theme, abide, and I guess we'll leave it and out of it. But that's what I feel like I used to do as a child. Like how you say the last 10, 15 years, like as a child, like it, and when I'm getting glimpses now back, as I'm healing and stuff from trauma and stuff. But like as a child, I was just covered. I was protected. Like you grew up in Cherry Hill, I grew up in upstate New York. They call a place called Binghamton, and not the cleanest. Not to like it's mostly white and mostly poor white. You know what I'm saying? Like Brooklyn. There we go. That now, because it used to be what's it called? Brooklyn. Brooklyn isn't even. You know how
Brooklyn.
Oh, talking about Brooklyn, New York. And you know what? That was so funny when I moved in. I was like, oh, I finally made it to Brooklyn. I was happy for so many reasons because right now it's too expensive. At one point in time, I was all young with no kids. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to the city. I want to go to the city. Oh girl, that costs like $1,500 for 5 square feet up there.
Right, like not 5 square
They over there paying that is crazy amount. But yo, every time Brooklyn, I thought that's so fun. And then like that's how you know the timeline. Like I'm saying, the timelines of the spiritual friends. So like I said, talk about the stuff. Sometimes people just need to hear what they need to hear, whatever. But the timelines are collapsing, and we getting on our ideal timelines. Like you know, you and I, we kind of said we shed tears on the same day and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And, you know, and look at this week, like how it's even. Like I just knew it. I was like, oh, once it was confirmed, I was like, oh yeah, so this week is probably going to just be breaking all types of records. So that's right. Like let's do it. It's about time and stuff. But yeah, I was covered as a child. Like, did you have like the same kind of experience?
Exactly. I had
just protection out of
I always tell my kids because I grew up like so before I got to Cherry Hill, I was living in Murphy Homes and everybody Baltimore knew it. It was like these high rises like in New York 1058. So we lived in there, they tore them down because it was just too dangerous to live in. But and I was living there with my mother, and then she got hooked on her thing and doing her own thing. So that's how I ended up, you know, in Cherry Hill or whatever like that. But when I was growing up with my mother, I mean, you know, and I know it was only from like birth to 5 years old because my grandmother got me like 4 days before my 5th birthday. I always felt covered. Like I always like she would leave us in the house by herself, things like that for days and whatever. I never was scared. I always felt the spirit of calmness, and I always felt like I was gonna be alright. I was never scared, never afraid. Like so many things was happening and everything like that, but I always felt like something was with me all the time, protecting me, making sure I'm covered all the time. Yeah, all the time. From that point on to now, even now.
Yeah, no, me too. Like there was a point where, and you know, the reason why I say that is because I felt that as a kid, I felt being, you know, I felt like I was in this bubble covering. Despite the chaos, like you just said, I had chaos around me too. Yes. And it's just like, but we would go to, but I had experiences with religion. And there's just, to me, like there's just, especially it's coming to a head now. Now that we have our own platforms and we can kind of express and we start to meet each other and stuff like that. You know, get the language and stuff because, like, I always felt like there was this disconnect between me and religion, and that was kind of being put to me like this is God. You know what I'm saying? And I just didn't feel connected to it. You know, I felt on the outside of it or whatever, or somehow I was missing as a kid. You know. But yeah, I was like, oh yeah, but
I felt and when I was growing up, until I was 16 years old, I felt connected to religion. I put religion and God as one. So that's how I, you know, recognized it or whatever like that. But then some had me in the church, and then I left the church, and then, but I still had the connection with God. Like you say, I felt covered. Like I went on my own and was living my life as like a 17-year-old girl. But I still felt like I was covered. It wasn't that, like and then, so it wasn't until I was probably like 30 years old that I realized that religion and God wasn't mine. You know, like that's what I'm saying. It's like, no, that's two totally different things. But listen, when I found out that it was like a wake up call, and then now I'm thinking to myself, like, I gotta betray all these people that taught me that this is God and religion. Like the preacher that I grew up with, I love him. The people in the church, I love them. My grandmother for introducing me to, you know, the church, because the church was filled with love and, you know, all that. But that's what I fought for, and I feel like I'm still like battling, like trying to let go of that church God.
Why do you feel like, well, if you had a good experience and it was up to 16, why do you feel like it's still a disconnect? Like
because it's the words and the judgment of the religion,
the socialization of it, like the whole the politics that's around.
Yeah, everything like that. The judgment of certain people and what people do and things like that. Yeah, like that. But then you turn around and see the same people that's telling you not to do it. And then you like, what you supposed to do? So that's what I'm saying. It's like, that's what made me disconnect from the church because it was like,
Yeah.
so like, I've been doing church online, but for the last couple of months. But it's been helping me with my soul because, like I said, I used to just be man at God, the church God, the God that's trying to tell me that it's not that God, and it was confusing.
Right.
Because it was like you gotta let go of this entity that's judging you all day, or telling, or want you to fail and keep getting back up and slam and fighting and fighting and fighting. And I'm like, because I used to always say that when you was growing up. That's one thing. In the church, they used to always like teach you that you was going to be success, you was going to get your riches when you die. And I used to always think, to myself, because that's what the church preaches.
Right. That is true.
Growing up,
That
it's like
is true.
you gotta
Fighting up the mountain
yeah,
till you die. They push you up the grave. Now you got a white robe and your riches. Like, no, I want to see some of that here.
Right, and I'm thinking like to myself, like, are you serious? Like,
that's true.
As a kid,
that's why I didn't resonate with it because, like you said, like when you have an intimate relationship with God, you have a direct relationship with God. Like He wants us to have, like a father with a child. Then it's just kind of like, no, my God. He don't want me struggling, right?
I said, when I realized, I said, no, my
spirit ain't.
I said, why would God want me to? I said, all this beautiful, everything is so
abundant
on earth. Why would God want me to die to get it? It's
right,
here.
Right.
Right.
And it's a spiritual death. Like you do die. You gotta die to.
Yeah, you do.
You gotta die to your worldly ways. You gotta die to the ideas that people have presented to you that's not aligned with God. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta die every day. Every day.
You gotta,
but not physical.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
You supposed to live like
and that's the whole goal. It's like you gotta live. And then like if you a person like us with all this energy in us and people telling us like, no, God don't want you to do this. I want you to show your legs. I'm like, so you telling me God gave me some nice legs with no hair and everything and I can't show them.
So you telling me because some scallywag down the street don't know how to control himself.
Okay, nothing to do with him. That's it. Like, don't be coming to me.
I don't know Charlie. Charlie don't know me.
Scallywag and told him extra why he's looking at my legs. Because I'm just walking down the street.
Show God's good glory and still be pristine and pure.
Yeah, because it's not like I'm showing my legs like.
Right. Temptation, all of that. I'm just living.
I'm
a crown jewel in God's I'm a jewel in God's crown. You want me to shut myself? Stoop down so that maybe by perchance I don't catch the eye.
Right, because I used to do that for a long time.
Me too. I wore baggy clothes because my dad was always just like, he made me just so self-conscious, especially when my body started developing and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And don't wear that. Men gonna look at you. My mom did the same thing. It was just so much. Men are gonna look at you. You gotta be responsible for what you put on. So I just went up extra. I'm like, ain't no way somebody gonna tell me I'm looking for some attention. They'll still tell you, you ain't hiding nothing under that. Yeah, sir.
Look what I got wearing.
Sir, they got some people, women in the Middle East getting treated, however they, of course they can speak best for their situation and stuff like that. But it does seem sometimes they do get, oppressed, and aren't they doing the things? You covering their body, only see the eyes. Like I'm like, you can't win for losing. So why deal with the devil? I don't understand. Just don't touch me. Okay, what I got on? Don't touch me.
That's right. And that's the bottom line. And that should be respected. And that's it.
That's all.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, why are you lusting over me to the point where you want to touch me? You know what I'm saying? Without my permission. Like, no, you did.
Exactly.
Make it make sense.
That's a you problem, and it's going to be an even bigger you problem if you touch me. In Jesus' name. Jesus on it.
Yeah,
like, and honestly,
that's one of the main lines.
That has to be what it has to be. and stuff. When did you so when did you your mom, when did you have your first kid?
17, but I was turning 18 in 2 months, like a month ahead.
Okay. Oh, and how were you with the dad? Was it a cool turn?
Well, at the time, yeah, at the time, I was young and dumb. And yeah, it was a mess.
Yeah. Okay.
It was a mess. Yeah, like he just don't stop paying the child support. No, I told you, at 31.
That's true.
I'm 31.
You say he's the heir sign, right.
And then he was paying for child support all the way up to 30. That's how far he was in it. Back.
Support something else. I still don't know how it works. When my first son, I didn't like. It's crazy. They keep on putting everything on us, right? They keep putting everything on us. So you 17, I was like 20 and 21, whatever. I was still in school, whatever, and I'm shacking up, and stuff, thinking I'm doing the right thing because at least we engage or we talking about marriage. You think you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Who even knows? We was children with grown-up bills.
Right. I don't know how we made it, but
I left my father's house and I should have never left him, but not my physical father, my spiritual father. At 17, the same age, like, and that's when I went out into the world and stuff like that. So yeah, I didn't plan on putting him. I didn't plan on being a single mom. I didn't plan on putting him on child support. I didn't plan on none of that.
None of it.
It wasn't part of my plan at all. So all of this women in child support and gold digger. How am I gold digger? You can't squeeze nothing from a bottle.
No, but the reason why that man was on child support is because I was getting social services.
And that's the only reason.
And you had to put the man on child support to get social services. I was young or whatever like that, and I was trying to go to school and all that stuff like that, BCCC and stuff like that. So
you needed the assistance because he ain't have it.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. That's how I got into child support, and now
me too. And I honestly, to my credit, which he'll never give me, he'll die blue in the face before I ever get any credit. But like to my credit, I tried to push it off for at least about 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get the assistance while being sexually harassed, emotionally, mentally abused, physically, whenever he could get into my presence, abused, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm still trying to protect the black man by not putting another man on child support. Eventually I just got sick of it because he had played me for the last time I took off. I had to take off from work. I had to go down to the court. It was a court date. Told him about the court date. Got text messages telling him about the court date. All this dumb stuff, being dumb and young and stuff. And then little do I know, he's missing the court date and then following up behind the when it's over, and then just having them assign enough. He kicked that. He wasted 2 to 3 years. Once I realized he was doing that and still shacking up with the girl that we had broke up, around or over whatever. I was like, this is his social. That's where he lives. Like I don't. Y'all convinced me with calling me. That's good luck getting it from him. He stay broke. He stay using other people's money.
But like you sitting up here being grown up, that's so grown up, man.
You know what I'm saying? It was grown things. It's just like so. That's why
I never was the type. That's why it was confusing me. Like in the last 10 years, it's confusing to me how much men and women, especially the black men and women, are real divisive. They like real combative towards each other. It's like one way or the other. And I noticed that when my son started getting older, because I used to listen to their conversations, like it's like a war.
Right. Well, I want this to stay. I was going maybe like try to speak up. I don't want to miss what you're saying.
Yeah, okay.
For the camera, yeah.
Because I was just wondering why men and women are so like at each other right now, especially black men and women, and that's what I've noticed. Like it's like one way or other. It's not like even social media posts or whatever. It just be men like my age. I see their posts and it just be stupid. It just be little kid immature posts like somebody need to hear this.
Poor people behave
stupid stuff. Like somebody need to hear this, but
you're right.
Something immature. Like somebody need to hear this, but like one time the dude was like, "Can you lay your face on your lady leg?" Like to indicate like the lady might not be clean down there, so like you know, like how many men could just lay their lit hand? And I'm thinking like, yeah,
Sir, the only one you gotta worry about is the one that's next to you, sir.
Because I'm looking like, why is that a...
Maybe he likes the way she smells. Everybody stuff smells different.
Right, but why is this a man as a grown up like this? He's almost 50 years old. I'm looking at it. That's what I was saying. It's like, but that's just one thing. I can't think of it, you know, right now. But every time I see, yeah, it's always like women is.
Or their new thing now is I don't know who they be listening to on these little toxic podcasts, but women don't take accountability. I have never heard so many men demand women who are too busy already doing more than their fair share to demand where accountability can we take? How much more can my shoulders take?
That's what I keep saying. Like, what do you want?
What do you want? They want to climb up in the pussy and become the pussy.
Yeah, but you can.
They want to put it on. Let's go. They want to cut it off us. It's like, I want you to be quiet. I want that mouth to close. I want that one to stay open. All day long.
That's crazy though, but
society would stop.
But if you talk to it, but if you get a man right here and he in here with, you know, that's what we should have had a man right here talking with us.
Eventually,
yeah, because he would have, you know, of course he would have disputed what we saying because he would have been too different.
Because they just gotta be right, and somebody gotta be wrong for you to be right.
Right, just like they like, why do y'all think that women are gold diggers? Like, because they demand like help, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you with them for? Like,
right.
They be like, women want this, women want that, women want that. But I'm saying, I could be one of the men that when I was young, yeah, that's it.
Just be a man.
Don't really be the woman.
Right. Just you do your part.
Yeah.
And as long as you worried about what I'm doing over here, I don't think we gonna see eye to eye.
Like tick for tack. Like I can't stand it.
Oh, it's so feminine. It's so feminine.
Know,
that's why I don't even stare. That's why look, it just makes me go, ooh.
Like, you know if it's feminine or masculine, but it's something.
It's right. No, because when I went to school, right? Because like I was real green until I went to Howard. I went to went to school, came to DC. I was somebody then. Right,
girl. I'm overstating.
There we go, HBC. And what's your sign? Now you have a sign. Sign, yeah. Cancer. Oh, right. You just had your birthday. Okay, and I just said we didn't get along. Virgo.
Oh yeah. What's your birthday?
September 2nd.
Oh, well, that's my that's my niece's birthday. Yeah.
There we go. Okay. I was like, okay, why so much synergy? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like. What did I say? I said I made it to school and then I was somebody. I hadn't dated or whatever, so I didn't know how to be hollered at or nothing like that. For real? Girl, I was still wearing them double XL t-shirts, not trying to be something, not trying to be looked at.
I know they was falling because they smelled me meat.
Yeah. The freshman, right? That's what they say, freshman.
No, like okay.
Right. Right, and then with the guy who ended up, getting my favors. he was like 9 years older than me, but guess what? He got past my initial, I was like, you gonna run me now? Our first date, he took me to a park, and I looked at him. He looked at me, and I hadn't done nothing, girl. I hadn't done nothing. Didn't know how to make up nothing. I was just looking at him like, this is where I die. I'm just ready for death, girl, because that's what life would do to you as a black woman. Well, I didn't heard about it.
Oh,
women just get chopped up in front. They think we crazy for thinking they crazy. Oh. It just seems 1 + 1 is 2.
Oh my God,
girl, they will kill me.
I want to know what that man was thinking.
He was thinking all that. They crazy. They like the crazy ones. So, she about to be white.
She like, yeah, I want the white girl. She about that one. That's white people right there.
Right.
That's
He
funny.
wanted to like, I was just like, that's was my mindset. And then, but he overcame it because when he was a man, he didn't go tit for tat. Why would you think? I didn't think you did too.
Right. So what happened with that police?
Oh well, he did end up being my first or whatever.
Oh,
but like, I did eventually have to tell him like, okay, I ain't done nothing. Keep doing stuff I don't understand.
For real? Wow.
That was like, because honestly, if he didn't get past that initial wall, you know what I'm saying? And then, and nothing would have happened. Exactly. I didn't say that right. But I'm bummed. That's what she said. Like, then he wanted us to be like in a relationship and stuff like that. I was like, I don't want to be in a relationship just because you're my first.
What did you say? You think the
silent on me. Oh, romanticize about it.
You start running after him after that?
No, he eventually got me because he was just regular. He never went back and forth with me. He never argued. He actually sought to understand, not to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then the problem was why we ended up breaking up because like, hey, trauma will shut shit down. You know what I'm saying? Be like, I don't know who's safe out here. Everybody can get it. You know?
That's true. Like,
they be mad at us for having our dukes up. It's like, y'all crazy though. Y'all crazy. You're dangerous. You're toxic. It just as a collective. Of course, there's a few good ones and stuff like that, but not enough speaking up to just, stop the madness, But yeah, no. So my parents, they got in the mix. Once they got a wind of it or whatever, just blew it all out of proportion. Everything. Although I was of age, although everything was fine, I was in college and everything like that. Just really said some nasty things to him about our age difference and stuff like that, and we just never rebounded after that. So but yeah, so all that. How do we feel all that to say?
Because that's when you were saying that that was you was experiencing new things with the age, how you didn't even experience a lot of things that you did.
Right.
That's like a movie. That's like a black girl movie.
Black girl movie, right?
Like a rom-com.
Right.
Like she go to college. She's like, oh, I'm on a place. I'm a fish out of water. Been around my peeps all my life. Like, what's going on? They like, oh, then like, oh yeah, fish out of.
Right. Fish out of water. Somebody say fish?
Yes, out of water.
No, but it gotta be like, I don't know, maybe because that was my first experience. But then after that, it all went just downhill after that. I was just so disappointed by just how good. Oh, that's what I was saying, because we were saying about men being a certain type of way, or maybe they was always the ones that gossip. Maybe they was always the ones that talk, because women don't really talk like that. They make it seem like girl, let me tell you, but they the ones.
Right. But social media and all this is showing us who they
Who
are.
really the bitchy ones.
And they bitchy. Right, and they scared to admit it. That's why they keep on making all these excuses for us and keep on trying to look at us as we doing something. Because I'm thinking, like, what more do you want from a black woman? Like, she had been there, from the beginning, always, and she done brought us out of so many dark places and everything.
Still holding it down.
Yeah, she done stood right there. She done did all this stuff. She done breastfed your kids, cooked your food, washed your clothes. She done did all this stuff. She done stood beside. She done went to different churches or whatever to collect money so you can march or whatever for your campaigns. These women that stand on the front line and stood beside you and all this stuff. What more do you want the black woman to do? Like what?
I feel like they just want us to die.
To be what?
I don't know.
The dollar, and then what?
It didn't
have nobody?
It did. Oh man! And then the petulant faces that
I would think they would be not bowing down, but I would think they would just make sure the black woman would be good. And that's what bothers me more than anything. I'm like, how do you not? Like, you can have your taste in whatever woman you want, Latina, white, black, whatever. But make sure your black woman is good.
Make sure home is good first. Yeah. Make sure home is good first.
I know these streets have been crazy by herself. Like, it's crazy. Like, even the men with the baby mamas, you always hear telling these. You know you ain't raised your children. You know you ain't do the proper thing for your kids. But serious, one thing go wrong with the kids that you know you ain't raised is the mother for it. That's what she get and all that. But you didn't do nothing.
You didn't contribute no type of way. But they'll show up at every graduation. They'll take pictures.
Yeah,
proud about their donorship.
It's sad though, because I would never. That's what I'm saying. Women, we don't do that.
No.
But you got the females coming around though, like them little young ones. That's what I'm
saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that ain't nothing karma. I'm like, y'all raised these ones.
Yeah, these little girls ain't ready. Like they ready for. That's why they think that that's what we are. But no, it's like they had to come to represent.
Yeah.
Because we was tired of like being there for you and just get stomped over. Every time you ready to leave to the next one or whatever, you leave and you come back when you right. It just was too much.
Too much.
These girls don't
ski you.
I tell them let this generation ready for them. Like, they coming out.
Look, and me little got the ski you. Hello, the binoculars like,
they say, what's the song? I'm up in the afternoon.
That's my baby daddy.
I ain't got no nigga. Ain't got things. 95 degrees.
I ain't got no, ain't got me. I was like, girl, you speaking my life.
That's what I'm saying, 'cause that's how I gotta be now. It's like, man, we gotta just
Just all the way, just like, okay, we ratchet it, all right?
Yeah, but the truth is, I want to be loved and cared for.
Period.
Period.
Even those ones, even the sexy brothers and everything. That's it.
It's just the cry for it. It's just that you don't hear it this way. You don't hear it this way, so we gotta give it to you this way. That's how I used to hear it, give it to them. Every time I used to be like, well, this, and this, they don't hear it, but soon I'm like, mother. They be like, oh yeah, I hear you. She crazy.
Right. And it's like I shouldn't have to get there. I should not have to get there. And if you are a pirate to my peace, then you just gotta go and stuff like that. And that's you damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like no matter how much time you stay. Once I realized that after like my first relationship, it's no matter how much time you stay, no matter how much time you try to make it work. The narcissist blames you, the person that you're trying to make it work with thinks you're stupid the whole time. And then like when you get out, well, why'd you stay so long?
Right.
Because I was trying like a rational minded person, trying to fulfill my commitments. Exactly. Why wouldn't somebody at least try?
That's what I was saying. Trying, but I don't want to be unhappy.
Yeah, but they feel like we should be unhappy. But I mean, like, this is just in general. Like I said, poverty mindset just don't got no place in the future. All that poor thinking and everything. One man's, trash is another man's trashier. We ain't doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. And that's why I say, it should be a pussy strike. Just they got sex dolls. They got all types of stuff.
But with Chirac came, they was going crazy. They was like, oh my god. But I was just looking at the women like, even you strike me.
Wait, what was Chirac? What's that?
Remember the movie Chirac when the women, it was like an African women because it was like Spike Lee wrote it. He was like. I never saw it because I don't like hype movies. I watch it eventually, but I know about it. So it was about the women of tribes or whatever that withheld their, you know what I'm saying, from the men. And so they do right by them, right by the country, right by everything. And so everybody was like, like he was trying to say like it was a part of like about Chicago or whatever like that. So he was like pretty much telling Chicago that's what you need to do.
So to stop gun violence. We actually had a strike for real.
And they was going crazy like, oh my God, Chicago, no, you shouldn't do that, whatever. And he's like,
why? If I'm accountable for everything that happens, why?
Like, wasn't it just like 100 and something shootings over the weekend, last weekend in Chicago? I couldn't believe it. The 4th of July weekend.
Nobody should get any. And all these bullets flying, you can't possibly have time to pull your pants down.
No. And when I saw the little girls after that little, when I see those videos of little girls in Chicago, how they fight each other, I'm just disgusted. I cannot believe that these little girls is really like this. And then the mom must be out there taking the kids and fight. You know, like, and you can tell them the kids' face they tired. Some of them just tired. They be like, I'm tired of this thing.
Mama, I don't want.
Yeah, but they can't tell them.
It's like Baba look like that.
Yeah, but these parents need to take responsibility too, like the females too, whatever. Like y'all know when you be angry, as black when we angry, but we need to get it together. Like we can't do this to keep on taking out our kids and stuff like that. We're making our kids like be responsible for your anger or your trauma.
Everybody got to heal.
Yeah,
everybody got to take responsibility for the healing. The women, the men, and then the children. We need to heal for them.
Yeah.
Because why put more responsibility on the child than they were ever supposed to be able to bear? They're just supposed to be able to be carefree. They're supposed to be able to have fun. They're not supposed to have to worry about, the next death or, I went to more funerals than weddings.
And that's sad.
I went to more. I knew how to do a funeral. I didn't know how to do a wedding.
You can ask a lot of people from where we grew up the same question and say had the same answer. Yeah, that's
trauma as a whole. So that's why I said when you go back to like when you say like the conversation is so divisive, it's like, oh well, I didn't have my father and my mama was loose. A lot of times, a lot of scenarios, right? Whatever. Or mama just was. He'll never say that. The guy will never say that because they are mom's number one protected. So they'll never say that mom was not right.
Right.
They'll never say we can come to that a little easier because we're women. We don't have that whatever glass house or whatever. But the whole thing is like with the dad, I was talking like on my Instagram the other day. I'm like, we are so accepting of the absentee father. We are so accepting of that blank space right there. But
let me tell you guys, because when I was growing up, right here, it used to be like a shock to us if a person had a fault in the house. Like if we hear, like we playing outside and we hear girls say, I'm going home, I will ask my father, so we like, you got a father? Because it used to be like unheard of, but it was like normal, like, but it was normal not to have a father. Like when you had a father in the hood, we was like, yeah, you got a father. And it was no joke or nothing like that. Yeah, it was no joke or laughing. It was just amazing that you had a father in the hood. And I can count on my fingers how many fathers in the hood, but those fathers that was in the, that were in the hood, they was, well respected, and community. We looked up to them, yeah. But it was unheard of that, like, hey, before the hood was more shocking. That you
and that's you in Baltimore. That was me. That was me in upstate New York. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of our Black experience in general. So like here we are decades later and stuff, and then it's just like the same men that wasn't in the house for the sons, because it's always good to talk about a boy needs his father, but nobody talks about how a daughter needs her father. To treat her like a princess, to make her, see her value and her worth from the male's eyes and perspective, because the world's just gonna tell you that your value worth is your pussy. It's what's between your legs. That's it. And shut your mouth and open your legs. And once you open your legs, anything that happens between there is all your fault. You clean up the mess. Here's a rag if they offer. If they have some kind of marriage, here's a rag.
So what could be the solution to all this? So we need some resolutions.
Amen.
Everything is just.
Well, like I said, I think, and then I'm not being tongue in cheek when I say shut down that aspect, because I'm not saying forever or even as a punishment. I'm just saying put a pause on that part, because there's
a lot of energy exchange in there too as well.
And it's spiritual, and little girls they're being raised to believe. There's nothing wrong with sexy red and stuff like that. Like, I'm not personally a fan, but I don't think there's anything wrong with her. It's just we don't, as Black women, we don't have enough range of examples for girls to look up to. So they're just being shown, okay, she's showing her body, she's popping that, so me too. You know what I'm saying? And that's not where we want to be headed as a community. I don't think so.
Right. The same as we mentioned the little boys, when they think that it's not even about the guns or whatever. When they think that everybody gonna be a rapper, or like a basketball player or whatever like that. And then the ones that not gonna be there, they gotta be real because they can't do nothing else. And I'm looking like, are you serious? There's so many possibilities and all these things that you could be. Like, Barack Obama was really the president. Like, you need to remember that. Like, there's no excuses no more. Like, none. None not to believe. There's no more excuses not to believe.
As far as like a solution, like I feel like we are turning the corner, but just not as fast as we should be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm starting to see little things like the safe streets. That they was putting up the signs and I moved in or whatever. That's what I'm saying. It's like the progress is good to see, but it's not necessarily where we need to be. You know what I'm saying? You're so funny, I know. They had it in DC too, but it's like they did. A few years ago they had it in DC and stuff. A group of, so for those people that don't know about Safe Streets, it's a group of community men, as an organization and stuff like that, and they, their goal is to integrate themselves into the community, walk kids to school, have a presence and stuff like that, and I guess they were Reform Street guys or something. They have some type of affiliation.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, so they are supposed to have the ability to step up to, not aggressive way, but just make the presence known. Like, we're not doing that. And I have it has gotten cleaner and stuff like that. But again, it's not to the degree where we need to be. Like start living. You know what I'm saying? Like stop shooting, start living.
Right. It's just that with me with the program, because I say, I've saw so many things. I mean, it's just that the people who had these programs and things like that. They need to just have these programs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They need to, if they say they're going to be out here 6th Street, they need to be 6th Street. Right, that's it. That's what I'm saying. Like, everything looks good on paper.
Yeah.
Like, if you take that off the paper and into the community, that would be great. That's what I'm saying. It's like a lot of organizations on paper. Right. And I'm not saying, people not doing, the best they know how to do, but, it need to be really with the community. Right. And that's all I'm saying. Yeah. I've seen a lot of stuff, organizations, and just on paper.
Right. Yeah.
I've seen it.
I've been disappointed myself because, I think we share the community mindset, and I feel like that's where we also align and stuff like that. And I've thought about a lot of these issues. I don't just be talking this, like, oh, man bashing. I love if the black man knew how much I love the black man.
I love me the black man.
If the black man knew how much in my heart of hearts I just love him, even the scallywags, I'm just like, you just with the scallywags. So just be looking.
That's right.
Because one day you're just gonna brush off the dust and just rise up from the ashes.
Like a phoenix. You mentioned that, but I'm telling you, please don't get it twisted. The black man is my man.
Oh my God!
I'm telling you, I love you. I'm just
y'all be doing yourselves wrong by talking bad about your biggest cheerleaders. I just don't.
That's what I be saying. Like, we got your back. You might be screaming, hollering, but you know that screaming, hollering is right here from that part. You know this.
And we came from the same household.
So your mama already told you what it was going to be about.
Right. We came from the same. Right. My mama. They got a few songs about it.
You should have knew.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, once they settle themselves, you know what I'm saying? Then again, it's the head, and then everything follows from the head. The baby's gonna be following the skirts. Let the babies follow us, then we following you, and then you leading somewhere. And it can't be in these circles about us. No, because we're not the problem. We're not the problem. And then we don't even have to be the prize. Look, I don't even have to be the prize. They talk about I'm the prize. They over here talking about I'm the prize. Boy, God bless you. Thank you. Boy. Yeah, if you don't look, you just want the back of the head, right?
But like, why can't we both be the prize?
Why can't
we both can't value each other equally?
Just want you being selfish. You talking like a poverty. That's what goes back to the mindset. It's really not about the man, it's about the mindset.
Right, but in all else, in all real honesty, like the female, the female prize. So, the female got all these essentials and exotic features about her just for y'all. That's what I'm saying. You should be happy about that.
Like, honestly, and that's what I thought about too. I was like, in all honesty, these girls. In all honesty, the woman should be your only weakness. They're so scared to be weak. Where the moment you submit, and that's what I'm saying, a lot of them ain't even aligned with God. A lot of them just going off to the bushes about the like spirituality and religion. Oh, they hate religion. They so mad about religion. But again, it's just like, but you hate religion, but there's still spirituality and spiritual divineness that you gotta embody to even be doing what you're supposed to do, right? And have a purpose in your life. It ain't your job. Your job to make it more valuable.
You already know that because you keep telling me every day. You know what I'm saying?
Right. The white man. Yeah. You keep talking about the white man's money. We got jewels and all types of stuff. The Chinese is mining in Africa as we speak. And you talking about what the white man do with his stock money.
White man. And I'm telling you, I know this is an unpopular opinion, but I'm telling you, the white man ain't been able to problem in a long time. I'm telling you, the white man has not been able to, in my opinion, because I'm looking at my factual with my eyes. The white man has been like, he just waiting for y'all to drop the. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. He waiting for y'all to drop the ball so he can pick us up. And then what's just like? They gonna be okay with these 6 to 5 inches in a few years. Look, he keeps stomping on that beautiful bronze black queen pie. She gonna be A-okay over here with Poppy's credit card. We sure will be. Because if we took all y'all nastiness with y'all big stuff, mandingos, it's like, oh no, I'll be okay with this high credit score over here. Just look, I was celibate anyway. I don't even. I'm good with it. I love y'all from over here. I can't. I'm still from my man's pool. I'm still rooting with the sexy riders of the Sukianas over there. But I remember getting jokes because I remember like Serena, before Serena Williams and Eve, I used to be like, because like Janet. It was all billionaires too. All billionaires. There you go. She got the prenup. Yeah, she stayed up. So like before that, I used to always do nice to watch these black men come up, and then they be with the white women and all that. And I used to be like, you know what? When I get up, you know what? I'm gonna go to the BET. I'm gonna hit the whitest man ever. I'm gonna go to the BET room. Everything black. I'm gonna show up with the whitest man. With Carl. And girl, why the heck Eve and Serena did it for me? So I'm like, okay, all right. Because I love my black brothers. I was hoping I ain't had to go there. You know what I'm saying? To prove a point to them. But girl, that's like success. So you get successful when you want to be with. Yeah. And then the thing is, again, like you said, love who you love. I don't care. Love who you love. But it's like, don't put no, like, don't. It's kind of I hear about that.
Right. And I was saying that Sierra don't get her respect. As a single mom, she is one of the women in modern day history that had a very good athlete, high athlete, left his white woman for the single black mom. And now was she on to baby number what, 3 for him?
Yeah. And that's some respect right there.
You didn't think that one was used up?
That's what I'm saying.
She happy dancing her mansion.
Right, that's why they made him Russell Wilson. If you go in there, they always bashing him because he loved that black woman.
Oh yeah,
I'm so happy. Girl, it's like
stands by her everything.
I
Hate
love
seeing us
him.
happy. So sad. No, yeah, it's just like you see her be happy, and you be happy for her, and then people just bash. You can't
They mad because first of all, they mad because she got a man that love her, like you said, it's a single black man. Remember they did that to Usher.
Trash.
Yeah, remember they did the Usher when Usher had, girl, I remember riding down the street in my car. That's when I had my kids, they was young, and I had foster kids and all that, and I'm like, you know, I'm known for candy kids. And so when he said Usher got married or whatever, and the lady had 3 or 4 kids, I was like, that's what I'm talking about, Usher, girl. I loved Usher. I mean, I always loved Usher, but that day I loved it even more. And that day just him that these people manipulating, telling him what he came down.
The lady, was that the lady that he did in the man, or
let me write it back on some people.
Yeah.
And then, you know, now he got her kids, now he got the kids or whatever, and, you know, all that. He took the kids right then, you know.
But she had kids already?
She had, she had two kids with him, because she had 2 kids or 3 kids before. One passed away.
Yeah.
He had died in a, like, boating accident.
Yeah.
But then, that's when Usher wanted the kids. I'm like, what's that? But anyway, he ended up with a white lady or whatever she is right now.
Oh, I didn't know he was with somebody. Well, his handler, apparently.
And everybody like, oh my God, you're so good together. Yeah.
I didn't realize it. I didn't realize that. Oh, that's so sad. How disheartening. How the mighty have fallen. And he didn't have
It's crazy. It's just crazy to me that you can't find no black ladies. Like, that's what I'm just saying. It's just like, I know that you probably say you live and something. It's just crazy to me, like, when you got all this money, you can't find no black lady that's fake. Enough to love. For the rest of the life, you take care and all that stuff like that. I'm like, I just can't understand.
I knew Kanye. But you know, they have inner demons though. That's just like, you know what? When you really do think about it, look at it with spiritual eyes, they got inner demons that's just like, you know what? Take one for the team. Because not one more black woman needs to really be traumatized by trying to heal the unhealable, especially when they don't want to acknowledge it. You know, so take one for the team. I don't know what hell she putting up with every day just to be Miss Raymond. You know? You're right. Because they'll take a lot of stuff, and they'll drug you too. They don't got no bottom. Like when they be they be take the tragedy. And again, with a grain of salt, you know, with a grain of salt. Y'all know I love everybody, and you know it is what it is. This is a conversation. We family.
That's right.
If you want to put comments in the comment section, put them there.
Right.
Be respectful. Say what you want. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. But it's like, you know, like if you just being candid, we don't as black people, especially as black women, we don't have a lot of safe spaces. You know, and that's why I want to keep this space as safe as possible so people can come and feel comfortable.
Right.
You know, but like the reality of it is just like when you do step outside of your culture and your community, expecting what you've been getting and you've been taking it, you know, for granted. You go to them other cultures and they don't think their manipulations and motivations be something whole else. You know, so all of that stuff that you wasn't getting, like, man, we talking like drugging you on schedule, you know what I'm saying? Like we talking real, you know, I just handler stuff.
Right, just like I said, like, well, we don't want people labeled as prejudice, racism, all that stuff.
Reality is reality.
Because everybody is human and everybody, you know, feel the love, whatever like that. But in my heart of hearts, I couldn't ever see me with anybody else other than a black man. I couldn't see me with anybody else. I just can't.
All right.
And that's what I'm saying. I know it's, you know, it's a trend with white men and Latinos, and I just, like, at the end of the day, I feel like my experience with a black man would be the experience that I think, I feel like nobody knows us like each other. Because it's like we've been through too much to, like, for nobody really don't know who we are but us. And that's what I'm saying. So how can you really connect with somebody outside of us? You know, on that level, to that point where you let them in you, like inside. into the space of us. Like we really been through some stuff as a culture, as a race of people and all that, and nobody would never understand that but us. That's why I can't connect with like that as far as that level. I think that
right. No, I feel the same way. Like I feel the same way. God's always doing something new. So it is what it is. Stands to be seen what the future looks like and stuff. Like I do feel in my discernment, my spirit, that we are being manipulated to kind of like butt heads with each other. It's been years. It's been since the '70s when they keep showing these black exploitation and stuff. I was talking about that movie Black Girl.
Yeah.
Look it up on YouTube. It's free. If you just want to be traumatized real quick, I'm not suggesting that it's a good movie. I'm just
like a trigger.
It's definitely a trigger warning because like watching that movie from the '70s and then looking and then paralleling it with my life experiences that I never thought I would have.
Right.
And it's just so cookie cutter where it's just like, where did my life become a caricature that was like, who is behind it? We know who's behind it, but like who in the 3D is behind it?
But the thing about it is like, why are we letting this go on as long as
no fathers?
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like,
where they at?
Like, why
where they at? They can't all be in jail.
Like, why y'all leaving though? Like, why?
And going weird.
Right.
Narnia?
Right.
I know where these niggas at. Like, niggas barely leave the block. They barely leave the city.
Yeah, because all that is played out because, in the 70s, with the social services and all that stuff.
Yeah,
that's how they say they're going to divide us, whatever. But that's in the 70s. Because, I mean, like, if you watch Good Times right now, you will see the same issues. The majority. It's still going on.
It boggles my mind. So when you talk solutions, I'm dead serious. I have been looking at it from top to bottom.
Yes.
We both went to a struggling black college. It's just like inundated with issues. And then even on the campus, more trauma and issues. Being raped, being killed, nobody being respected. You know what I'm saying? Like still being sexualized in this under accepted way and all this other stuff. But it is, where does it stop? Right. Where does it stop? And that's what I say. We need to pause. We need to put a pause on it.
You need to put a pause
and then strategize because every other culture and they got the strategy at least. And somehow, some way, we the sexiest, we the most endowed and stuff like that. Everybody else can focus on taking over the world. They're so busy not hunching. And we got to stop making the babies so we can make good war.
Right. Like, come on. Yeah, that's the truth. Like, we gotta stop getting distracted. We gotta stop letting people distract us.
So, are you single? Dating, taking?
I'm single and ready to mingle.
Ready to mingle.
Since
y'all see this dress.
I'm telling you this. Somebody out there is like,
right. No, she's not playing because no, we should.
Oh yeah, somebody is out there.
Yes, we're not playing. And then the thing is, with the collective conversation, all you need is one.
Yeah.
Look, just one.
Just a little conversation. Like, stimulate my mind. Let me hear you say something different.
Right. Read a book.
In the rap music.
Yeah. Oh God.
But it's crazy that at this age, I'm still saying the same thing about men that I did in my 20s.
And we still been making babies that whole time. That's what I'm saying. Let's just do something different.
We do love you. I swear we do.
Listen, gotta put it down. Gotta put it all down. Put it all down. Get that out your mouth. Smack it out your mouth. Give it in. Pass it over here.
Spit it up.
And you'll get it after class.
You'll get it out.
I need to take it out. Unhook it. All right, Miss Brown. You'll get it back after class. It'll still be there. Golly. It'll be waiting, ready and waiting for you. Don't worry about blue. Blue balls don't exist. They're not real.
You know how to take care of that themselves, right? Max it out.
Go take care of it in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? You ain't stopping nobody. Oh, girl.
You max it right on out.
Girl, you ain't stopping nothing. You just add it to the pot.
Right.
Oh my God. So refreshing. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. I'm single. I don't know. And then when I think about I'm single. Like, figure this in. Yeah. Just like, what else am I gonna do?
Right.
I'm not the prize. It's being told to me every day. What else if I take my goodies off the job? What's here to say?
Take them off.
And my goodies.
My goodness.
I love that song. And people was hating on Sierra then. And this girl came out talking about her goodies stay in a jar. She has been from day one.
Yep.
She has been nothing but a woman to look up to.
Yep.
For real.
That's why a lot of people say if you're not ready, she will irritate. So that's what you got. Like when people, that's what I noticed. Yeah, when you're not ready to elevate over level, or you're not at that level, people that's elevated will irritate a person that's not elevated.
What does this mean? Instagram be hating. What, they about to turn me on?
Well, it's almost
It's almost 9. Oh, okay, we got 10 minutes to 9. Okay, I told you it was going to go fast. What's this mean? Countdown to what? Okay, yeah, things cut me off. Yeah, things cut me off. Okay, cool. All right, well, I don't know how long we done. Oh, hour. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Now you know you coming back.
Girl, yes, I love it. It was a nice conversation.
Yes. And you know, and I just wanted to get it off my chest. That's it. Like I love solutions. I love black women. I love black men to my heart. My hit of my skull so much that I really do. Even though like I'm single and it's like okay, I'm good. I am so good. I got 3 kids, 3 fathers per kid. You know, one father per kid. I don't even know how to say that in my mouth. But you know,
They know what you're saying.
yeah, y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. Boop, boop, boop. Niggas be trying to trap you.
Yeah, you see, right? Because when people say that, like, people be like, oh, I got 3 baby fathers or whatever, 3 baby. But I be looking at people like, so you want to judge a female to have 3 or 2 baby fathers like you ain't never had 3 or 2 relationships? It's like, why can't I have 3 relationships and have a child out of each one of those relationships? Like, why judging me for being in a relationship with 3 different people? When you know in your lifetime you gonna at least date 3 different people. Like,
unless you're lucky enough to meet the love of your
don't
life.
try to act like she a freak because she got all these things.
And the crazy part is, all it takes is one time.
But they know this. It's like it's always trying to judge the black lady for every little decision that she makes. Like, no. Like, just like the relationship with my baby fathers. Like, I got 2 baby fathers too. Like, so, but I always, that's why I stayed longer than I should have stayed because of the stigma of people saying, like, because I was trying to make it work.
Especially for the kids.
Yeah, because I'm like, man, I was trying to make it work. I'm in relationships. It's not like I just was hit niggas. And even if it was, that's my business or whatever like that. But yeah, people, I was in 2 good, 2 relationships that I thought I was going to be with for the rest of my life because I was young. So. But it just didn't work.
Right, and it's so hard to, especially when and then with our next conversation, so we are going, wrap up this. We are in the what is it called, the Middle Branch Rec Center and stuff. Shout out to them for even having this space for us to even be able to have our conversation and stuff, use the Wi-Fi and stuff. Yeah, we got the Wi-Fi because we're online and everything. She's definitely gonna be coming back. We are neighbors.
I really enjoy myself.
We're neighbors.
Yes.
And then so the next time I just we just talk about just I don't know, more solutions and stuff like that or whatever. Because it really do feel like a drag, but it's just where we're at. And like you said, it's been going on for so long. Why is it such a complex issue when the simplest thing should be just to come together and love each other?
That's it.
Simple.
Because I'm telling you, when the black woman and the black man come together and love each other, it's the most highest form of love I'm telling you this planet.
Yeah, and that's what, and honestly, and then we as a community need to understand that that's why it gets attacked so much. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
That's why it gets attacked so much, and we need to stop attacking each other. That's what I'm saying. That's why. I mean, I've been seeing something about a rose. I don't know. I mean, people say it's not the rules. I don't know. If I ever get my hands on one, I guess we'll see what's up. But do you have social media that you would want people to even tap into?
Nakia Brown 38 Instagram,
and
Twitter.
Nakia
Brown 38.
Why is it not I hate when they do this. Why is it not letting me share? Whatever. So the devil. Okay, how we gonna end it? What we gonna end now?
Well, I guess we can end it with the water. Okay. Cheers to the good conversation.
Cheers to the good conversation. Amen. Amen again. And if you wanna have like a interview, a curated campaign, if you're an entrepreneur or a creative artist or just a community member. Everybody knows I love community. and we are a global platform. So I want to know what's happening in your hood, what's good in your hood. So eventually we'll be able to expand it and stuff like that. I want to know what's happening in Chicago. I want to know what's happening in Atlanta. I want to know where all the grandmas at. I want to know where the papas, where the papas. That's what we talk about next time. Where the daddies? Where the daddies at? Yeah, where all the daddies? And if you a good daddy, we all know so we can share you.
Yes,
So we can for the community, the kids need to see it. We want to hug on you. We want to cook for you. You gonna get the big piece of chicken. You gonna get the big man plate, right? Get them to come back to the community. You come back, you gonna get the big man plate. You are the prize, okay? You are the prize. Don't worry with the real women, Yeah, I'm glad you have fun and everything like that. Thank you definitely for coming on. Thank you for making yourself available and stuff like that. This is just like therapy. Yeah, it's like getting it out there, whatever. Don't know how many views or whatever. Know how the internet works and everything. They're gonna kick us out. Okay. All right. So I gotta do it like this. All right. See everybody, loving everybody, and like and subscribe and share. Come across this information. But other than that, bye. I think that's everything. And yeah.